is going on, guys? FMU here, and welcome back to another episode of Grassroots to Greatness. We've had indifferent form, to say the least. We've been up and down and here and there and every freaking where, and it's not been great. But, alas, we are kicking along okay. We've moved back to the controllertron formation, which we haven't used for a while. Because it seems to shore up our defence a lot better. When I've used it in 2 games, we've conceded no goals. But when I've used the other formation, we've conceded a couple of goals. And it's not the formation part. I think it's the players. We don't have yet. We haven't been as lucky as we were in the other clubs and at Perugia, where it really started to take off. The players just seemed to adapt to the philosophy. Into the players were so good, it was pretty nailed on that we're going to adapt. Whereas at Everton, it's going to take a little bit of a building process. It started very well, but obviously coming up against bigger and better teams in the Premier League, it struggled a little bit, just a little bit, but we've done all right. So last time out, you saw us 7-2 victors over Crystal Palace. We then, thanks to a Camel Tran hat-trick, beat Brentford by 3-0. We then knocked Hull out of the cup by 1-0. Then we were absolutely pissing pitiful in the second half against Hull. Milik and Ter Avest with the goals for them as they turned around a 1-0 half-time deficit to win 3-1. We then beat Watford 1-0. Bolday again with a goal. Sheffield Wednesday gave us the slapping of a lifetime by 4-2. Bolday on the score sheet again. That boy is turning into a bit of a machine. We then beat Wolves 2-0 in the Cup quarter-final. So Bello and Tram with the goals. A 2-1 defeat at Villa. Bello with a goal there. Halilovic with the goals for Aston Villa. And then last time out 0-0 against a very decent Tottenham side. Today we have the Anfield master battle. I can't think of a better word than that. The Merseyside derby, we'll just stick with that. The Anfield master battle of Everton versus Liverpool. And they're struggling. They're 19th in the league, but that does not mean we are home and hosed by any stretch. We've got Sheffield Wednesday coming up in the semi-final, should I say, of the Capital One Cup, and Birmingham in the third round of the FA Cup. So we're in the semi-final of the Cup. If we can figure out a way around Sheffield Wednesday, because they were very good, and I'll show you the league table in a minute. They are doing wonders in the league, to be fair, and they are a very strong team at the moment. So if we can find a way around getting to the final League Cup, win the League Cup, hopefully, fingers crossed, that'd be great, and get into Europe that way, and then we can focus on staying in the league. I'm not doing any crazy attempts to try and finish in the top 5 or whatever this season. This season is about adapting these players back into the Premier League and stopping up, because Everton have been a yo-yo club for a long time now on this save, so it would be great to get them established in the Premier League again. That is the first main goal for me personally. So we're going to be playing, like I say, Liverpool away next. But as far as the Premier League table is concerned, we were, up until this little period of shiteness, doing pretty well. We were up in around 5th and 6th. And obviously we've dropped away, but we're still only 6 points off 6th place. As you can see, Sheffield Wednesday have dropped off a little bit in recent weeks, but they have been up and around 4th and 3rd. West Brom having a strong season. Middlesbrough struggling. Brentford struggling. Liverpool are in dire straits at the minute. They are changing managers quite often, it would seem, and Stally Solbakken, who was the England manager, is now the gaffer there, and he's not really been able to turn them around yet. Just 2 wins out of 15 games is bad, and they could seriously get relegated. And then there's the temptation of being the Judas of going from Everton to Liverpool to try and restore Liverpool, but it's not. This save's about moving around, guys. It's about doing what we do, doing what we want to do. And I think, re-establishing Everton would be one great achievement, because like I said, they've been up and down like a bloody prostitute's knickers, the last few seasons. And Liverpool have just been on a continuous gradual downward spiral leading to what could be relegation if they don't really pick up. So if they go down, there's going to be that temptation at some point, if they don't immediately come back up, to go there and check it out, see what's what. But that's for the future to, distant future to think about. So Everton so far has been decent. We've got the promotion, which was difficult. It wasn't an easy promotion. We had to really scrap to get into the playoffs, but we got there, and we're in the Premier League, and we're doing okay. So we'll see what the future brings. But we could really do with beating these today. It would be a massive boost if we could get 3 points against Liverpool. Bragging rights and all that up in Merseyside. So Sorensen knocks for the back. That's good. Let's quick pick and see what it comes up with. So Tran instead of Cole. That's fine. Right, that's okay. Balde doesn't seem to do as well in this formation as he does in the other, so that's okay. That's fine. Marcello on the bench. McNair for Costa. I'm risking it. I always risk it without a goalkeeper on the bench. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, you can see, look, Casper Cole's got 8 goals now. Balde's got 4. Tran's got 8. Bello's got 5. So we're capable of scoring goals. It's just keeping them out the other end that's a bit of an issue. The goalkeeper, that's the thing, though, the defence hasn't played badly. It's just the strikers that we're coming up against in the Premier League are getting to that point in FM where they start to become, even like the teams at the so-called smaller clubs and lesser clubs, become mega strikers. It's like they're just different world. We need to pop goals back on, slow that down. I've been playing an off YouTube save with Benfica, which I love doing. I love managing Benfica. Such an amazing team, especially if you want to build like a dominant force with young players. That is not ideal. 1 minute on the clock, and Zivkovic has given them a lead in the Merseyside derby. We may have to go back to the other formation. It's figuring it out, because both formations we can play well in. It's just getting the balance right between the defence. The defence is the main issue, and I've recruited reasonably well for the budget that we've got in terms of defenders, and I've brought in some good players. It's just sometimes they don't click. Sometimes it just doesn't click. Let's have a look at it. That is poor defending, though. The goalkeeper should have done better there. The defence and the goalkeeper there cannot hide the blame. Traore clears. This is going to be 2. This is going to be 2 from this. Good save. Maybe not. A good save from Tuck. Tuck has pulled off some amazing saves this season. He's made a couple of mistakes. Like that first goal, he could have at least attempted to stop it. My God, the corner's racking up for Liverpool. Come on, that's it. Go on. Tran, that is a poor, but why? You see now, Traore's got the pace. He could have got close to that. He may not have kept it in, but if he'd have busted a gut to get to it. Samuel Bello, I've been impressed with him since coming in. This is poor. Everton are looking woeful. Liverpool are knocking it around well. This is going to be 2-0. Yeah, that is woeful. We're going to... Right. Okay. Stop the presses. Right. We're going to go. I'm going to change to that. You for there. You can go in there. Can you play there? No. And neither can you. Well, Mr. Right, I'm afraid you are now Mr. Wrong. And you're coming off. I don't normally make those sorts of changes. And you know what? Balde for Traore, because Traore's been lummoxing around. Right, passionately, you've got what it takes. Passionately, you can make a difference, because he can. That kid can make a difference. Right, so we'll do that, and it'll do the changes. Let's just have a look at that. It should have been put out there. The keeper's gone for it, but looks like he's been put off by the guy coming in, so he's sort of chickened out a bit. And that's what I mean. 1 minute he can be fantastic, and the next minute he can do something very silly. So let's give them that bollocking, and then we're going to come in at half time and give them another bollocking, and then we're going to send them out. So they've had that bollocking at half time, another bollocking now. Let's see if they are as good as Bolton, because Bolton used to really take it on board and go for it. These boys aren't at all. This is absolutely fucking woeful. I am disgusted with how poorly we've played in this. We played so well against Everton, against Tottenham, and we've just been absolutely wank today. Absolutely wank. I may start to have a tinker with the tactics now, because I mean, look at that. I may start to have a tinker with the tactics now, because clearly, maybe at the moment, these Everton players aren't up to scratch to play the style that we want to play. Cole, oh, good save. At least we forced a fucking save. Is this like the first set of highlights you've had attacking their goal? I'm pretty sure it is. That is awful. Go on, Cole. Boulder. Oh. Amani Baldy. As I nicknamed him last episode. That is pitiful. I am going to really rollick them. I am going to absolutely bomb their asses for that. Far from pleased. Shall we? Fuck it. I'm not happy with you. Oh, they look fired up, apart from Fiala. Aggressively, not happy. He's lost confidence. Well, he should have played better, Sunshine. And I'm going to do it assertive to these guys, because they weren't. It's a bit difficult for the striker when it's a lone striker, really. But apart from two players, they've reacted pretty well to that rollicking. So that's a bit of a bonus. But that is poor. I apologise for that performance. That was shocking. I mean, it's rare we get outplayed like that. Yes, our poor form has continued. I'll tell you one thing though. I don't care. For now, I'm going back to our philosophy of that. And I'm going to work on a tactic, I think. I'm going to try and work on a tactic, perhaps with two up front, and do something like that. So we'll have a go with that. But it's annoying, because I know this philosophy and this tactic has worked so well all the way through. It's just annoying when you come to a team, but it can't work for every team. We need to perhaps have a look at the players. And perhaps I might... What? Oh. How dare they? How dare they? Domino's Pizza have been using my location while I've been in the background on my phone. How dare they? Yeah, that says a lot about me, doesn't it? That I'm getting alerts to Domino's Pizza are tracking me. Hey, fat boy. Yeah, we need to have a look at these players. We need to have a look at what we're doing. Maybe change things up a bit, stick to the passing philosophy and the more attacking stuff. But perhaps sort of go a little bit different with perhaps two up front. Maybe see if we can come up with something with a 4-4-2 maybe. I'll have a look and have a see. I'll have a play around and we'll have a look, see if I do change anything. I'm going to have to go forwards with this formation for a little bit, because we need to get the fluidity up if we do change formation. But we'll see. But anyway, guys, I apologise for the shit result, and thanks for watching. Please like, just for the simple fact that you feel sorry for me. And anyway, guys, I'm out of time for now, but thanks for watching. Continue being amazing. Thank you for getting me over 1,000 followers on Twitter. I never thought I'd ever get over 200, let alone 1,000. So that's amazing. To be fair, I didn't think I'd get 100, but anyway, I'm babbling on. Guys, been an absolute pleasure. Been in your fizzog. Bye-bye.